On July 12, 2011, this is Pulling You number 70. Greeting Bridge friends, it's Michael here at Bridge Hands, and welcome back to Day 1, counting up to Part 3, more on Incredible Defenders, leads against suit contracts. And speaking of counting up, let's take a look at some opening leads where we use count signals. All right, let's begin. From a high-level perspective, when the opponents are in a suit contract, we might have one of 4 different general strategy categories. The first would be an active defense. Like in Notrump, this is where we want to win the race. We want to get our tricks before they go away. Let's say that the opponent's, maybe the dummy, has a long side suit. They make a 2/1 contract, starting with 1 spade and then going 2 hearts. We know the responder has 5 or more hearts, and we know that they have 10 points or more for the responder hand and an opening hand for the opener. Once they get to 4 of the major, let's say 4 spades, we're concerned that there'll be some pitches on that dummy heart suit. So we might lead away even from an unprotected ace. This would be an active defense. Leads we might not normally make, but in desperate times, we make desperate measures. Next would be the opposite, a passive defense. This is where we would want to avoid perhaps finessing ourselves or partner. We make them find the tricks. A classic one would be if they're in 7 of a major suit contract. We don't want to lead away from a king or a queen in this, unlike we might at a 6-level contract. At a 7 level, in a major suit, nope, we'll just go ahead and let them find their tricks themselves. Another would be where we would want to gain roughs, or we want to reduce the opponents from gaining roughs themselves. And the fourth would be to eliminate trumps. We want to promote a suit ourselves, and when the opponents maybe have 4-4 in a trump suit, or perhaps on a bad day, they're with a 4-3 trump suit, we might tap them. We might play our suit, getting their trumps down to where they do not have control of the trump suit anymore. We make them rough in, and then we finally promote our suit. Okay, so far we have a good handle on opening lead when it's in a static environment. That is, when our partner has not bid a suit. But how about when we're making leads after partner has bid a suit? How do we show our count signals or lengthen a suit based upon partner's bid suit? Well, first is if we play a high-low. We haven't supported the suit. That presupposes we have a doubleton. We play a high, and then we play a low, and then it's rough time, or at least partner knows that we have a doubleton in the suit. And how about if we play low and then lower? Well, this would show an even number. Probably we've supported the suit if we have 4. But when we play low and then lower, it shows a even number. And how about a low and then a higher? This is normally an odd number. 3 could be 5. If it's a 3-card suit, we play like a 3, and then we play a 6 the next time. Then partner knows that we have 3 or an odd number, perhaps 5, in the suit. If we played a low and then a lower, that would be an even count, just like we did with the high-low doubleton. And how about if we've supported partner's suit? Partner bids 1 heart, we bid 2 hearts. They go to a higher contract in spades, let's say. What do we do then? What if we don't have an honor? Well, we use a different method. When we've supported partner's suit, our first and only priority is to show whether or not we have an honor based upon our leads, not the count in the suit. So, if we've supported hearts, but we do not have a heart honor, we don't lead our bottom of something. We lead the top of nothing. So we'll lead a 9 from 9/3. This is when we have shown support on partner's suit. And how about on the trump suit? Not our partner suit, but the opponent's suit. How do we signal on that suit? Well, what we'd like to do is we'd play a medium and then a low with an odd number. If we happen to have an even number, then we play low, high. So if we have a 2 and a jack, certainly we start off with a 2. If we have 3 in the suit, the trump suit, let's say it's declared a spade suit, we have a jack 7-2, we would play with the 7 for our first one to show that we have an odd number. Next time, we would come down with a 2. So in other words, the trump suit, we use inverted meaning. And this probably makes sense when you think about it. We don't like to play a higher card than necessary. Whether we have 2 trumps or 3, we'd like to save the best for the last. And just like in no-trump contracts, leads against suit contracts, we need to count, 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 and think. Yes, we want to count points around the table based upon the bidding. We want to count distribution. the count of the cards based upon the play, the signals that our partner has, and watching the play of the hand by the opponents. Also their bidding, and counting tricks, depending upon what the auction level is. How many do we need to set the declarer? And of course, we would like to integrate the auction inferences into an overall partnership plan that both we, based upon our lead, our partner's lead, the opponent's lead, into a coherent strategy to be able to maximize our tricks. On hand number 4, East is a dealer, vulnerable versus not, in spades, Ace Doubleton, in hearts, King Jack 9, 5 times, so that's 4, plus another 4, and 1 for distribution gets us up to 9. In clubs, King Queen 3rd, another 5, this is 14, this is going to be a big one. In diamonds, Ace King 3 times, another 7, 21 points. What do we want to open here? Probably most of you are going to want to open 1 heart. This seems like a reasonable bid. Some of you may want to open 2 Notrump with 20 to 21 and a fairly balanced hand, while a few of you may actually want to open 2 clubs. We do have 4.5 quick tricks, 2 in diamonds, 1 in clubs, 1/2 in hearts, and 1 in spades. And with 4.5 quick tricks, we oftentimes are interested in bidding a strong 2 club bid. Most of you will open 1 heart. Let's stick with that bid and see what South does next. Not vulnerable versus vulnerable. This is interesting. It's a 7-3-2-1 hand. In spades, King Queen 10, 7 times, little in hearts, a doubleton in clubs, and a singleton diamond. A weak jump shift of 3 spades is what South goes with over to West. In spades, Jack 9-8-7. In hearts, 10 doubleton. In clubs, 4 intermediates. And in diamonds, Queen Jack 10. It'll be a pass. To North, Ace 10 3rd of hearts. In clubs, Ace Jack 10 4th, a working suit, but after partners preempt, perhaps not. And in diamonds, well, we've got 6 here. So it's a 6-4-3-0, 0 spades. It'll be a pass. Back to the East hand. Well, this is somewhat of a revolting experience. It's to 3 spades to us. We're in the pass-out seat. A couple might want to bid 3 Notrump, see if it works. Others will want to do a reopening double. Seems like a reasonable bid. 4 hearts would not be a very good bid. We do not have a solid suit. We certainly don't know if we have support from partner in the heart suit. So a reopening double, see if partner either leaves it in or wants to cooperate by making another bid. Pass by South. Okay, West, the ball's in your court. 3 Notrump seem reasonable? Well, probably not. Perhaps leaving 3 spades doubled in is the best auction. We have Jack 9-8-7, and we hopefully have a working diamond card here. So we're going to leave 3 spades doubled in, lacking another partnership agreement. And the auction passes out, so we're on lead in the West hand. We'll probably want to lead our 10 of hearts, assuming that partner opened 1 heart, and see where the play goes from here. We play a 10 of hearts and declare. Now it's time for your strategy. What are you going to play next? Well, you know, it's 3 spades doubled. With our lefty probably having some spades behind us, we're fortunate that we have King Jack 10 7 times, that we have a reasonable suit when we made our 3-level preempt. It's most likely that East is going to have the King of Hearts in this situation. They have opened 1 heart, and this looks like either a doubleton or it could be a singleton. We're not actually sure. We'll probably want to go ahead and go up with our ace just to ensure that we get a trick. We win the ace. East plays a 9, encouraging signal, and we'll play a heart. And it's time to make our plan. We are in the North dummy hand with 3 spades doubled. What do you want to play next? Well, we want to get to the South hand and play some spades, but we can't lead a spade. We have none in the dummy, so let's go ahead and start with a diamond, maybe a high diamond, just to see where that runs. We have 6 and 1. Perhaps the opponents are 3-3. We might even actually be able to put a threat on the opponents if they fall, and we can get some entries into the hand. Who knows? We might even be able to use an end play on this Queen Doubleton of hearts. So we start with a 9 of diamonds. It's covered by the King by the East hand. A 10 is played by West. Okay, now it's up to East. What do you want to play? Well, oftentimes you'd want to go ahead and start playing some trumps when they've made a sacrifice, but since dummy has no spades, this is not a good suit to play. We don't want to play hearts. When we have the King Jack of hearts and we have the Queen in front of us, we want to be sure we capture the heart. So we can't play a heart suit. And in diamonds, well, this might be a possibility. How about the club suit? Well, we'd like to see if they try repeated finesse that we win 2 clubs. But as we'll see later, this turns out to be the best play. A little bit counterintuitive, but let's go ahead and try a high club. We play a king of clubs, goes to the ace, and the declarer thinks, interesting, I've got the jack 10, let's go ahead and play another club. They play the jack to our queen. Okay, at this point, let's go ahead and switch to that diamond suit. We play an ace of diamonds, and it's ruffed by the declarer. And the declarer now is ready to start playing trump. They play the king of spades to our ace. We come back in the east hand with another diamond, forcing them to ruff again. That's 2 ruffs and 1 round played so far. Declarer plays another spade, hoping the queen drops. It does not. Okay, so this time West, you're in the lead with the 8 of spades. Comes out with a heart to our partner, completing the high-low doubleton sequence. Patient partner over in the east was capitalizing by playing the jack of hearts, can now play the king. And it was 3-3 by the opponents, our partner having a doubleton, which was confirmed by our 10 that was led on the first trick. Okay, we'll play another heart, draw a trump, and on the 10 of spades, over in West is able to cover with the jack of spades. The declarer with queen doubleton has the last 2 tricks. So, East-West has 7 tricks. Down 3, doubled, but not vulnerable. That's 500 points for the East-West partnership. Let's take a look at that again. The opening bid by East will be 1 heart. Some of you will make alternative bids. Regardless, over in the south hand, it will be a weak jump shift to 3 spades. After that, it goes pass, pass, probably a reopening double. We'll look at some other alternative auctions here in just a moment. At this point, it's 3 spades doubled, left in, and the opening lead was a high heart. Actually, in this situation, anything would work except for a high spade, but this would be a lead that we would want to make when we can't support partner and we only have a doubleton. We don't want to play low from a doubleton. We play high from high-low. On trick 1, the lead was a 10 of hearts. To the ace of hearts, partner plays 9 and a small heart. Then came a diamond to the king over in the east hand, and here's where we had an interesting play situation. This is a difficult play for the east hand. And rather than playing in 3 spades contract, let's just imagine that it was a 1 spade contract. Let the computer help us to illustrate what our best lead is next. So we'll go back to the contract. We'll make it a 1 spade for the south hand, and let's take a look and see how this works. Well, we see that we do not want to lead a spade with this at 1 level, and we don't want to lead a diamond. On the lead of the 10 of hearts, goes up with the ace, the 9 comes out, the diamond comes back, we win it with the king, and if you take a look at this situation, you can see the only way to set a 1 spade contract, or in other words, if they're at 3 spades, the only way to set them 3 is to play a club. The diamond seems like a reasonable play, but it doesn't work out that we're going to be able to set them 3. We'll only be able to set them 2 tricks. This is not an easy situation, and most of us would probably play a diamond. But it's worth always taking a little extra time and analyzing the play situation before just quickly playing an ace of diamonds and a diamond back to our partner. Ace of diamonds is roughed by the south. They play a king of spades. We win the ace. We play another diamond. Roughed again by south. They play a queen of spades, capturing our last spade over in the east hand. They then play a small spade up to the 9, pitching a club in the dummy. And take a look at the diamond situation here. Nobody has diamonds left except for the dummy, and there is an ace entry. Interesting, yes? Okay, they win with the 9. They play another heart to the jack in the east hand. After winning the jack of hearts, East plays the king of hearts. Everybody follows. This was the 5-3-3-2 suit. On the last heart, we rough it. It's over-roughed by the west hand, but at this point, when they come back with a club up to the ace, we can now play a diamond and pitch our club in the south hand. So rather than East-West getting 7 tricks, they're limited to 6 tricks. So as far as alternative auctions playing in the East-West, how about 3 no-trump played over in the east hand? 3 no-trump into the east. We can see that they will make it, except with this unusual lead of the diamond. Most people are not going to lead a diamond from the south hand. They're going to lead naturally their king of spades from king queen 7 times. So this might actually have worked had East bid 3 no trump. Although the play would be careful, as we can see, is we're going to have to try to win this jack of spades, the ace of spades. We'll certainly want to promote this heart suit, won't we? We have 4 of the top 6 cards in the heart suit, and we could use the 5 of diamonds to an entry over to the west hand if we were in 3 no trump in the east. And how about 3 no trump in the west hand? How does that fare? Well, certainly the opening leader is not going to be able to play a spade. They have none, so they'll probably want to make a safe lead of a diamond, and we can see the diamond lead will set 3 no trump in the west. And as you probably surmised already, playing 4 hearts in the east hand is not a good auction. With this ace-queen, an outside ace, and a ruff probably coming, it's going to be going down at least 1 trick or more. On hand number 5, East is the dealer and has a 5-4-2-2 shape. In spades, too small. In diamonds, ace doubleton 4 points. Clubs, jack 10-9 4 times. Another one is 5. In hearts, ace king jack 5 times. There's another 8 high, plus 1 distribution is 9, plus 5 is 14. And we'll open 1 heart. To south, a 4-4-3-2 shape. In spades, ace king queen jack tight. There's 10 high. In diamonds, queen, jack, 10, 4 times. Another 3 gets us to 13. 2 small clubs. And in hearts, queen 3 times, 15 points. What do we want to bid here? Well, a takeout double is off limits because we have a doubleton in clubs. So what are other options? We could bid 1 no trump with queen third in hearts behind the heart bidder is one possibility, and the other is to bid spades. Yes, we'd like to have a 5-card spade suit, but with ace, king, queen, jack, we can count that as though it was a 5-card suit. We have our 100 honors, and we can treat it as though it's an extra card in length when we do have ace, king, queen, jack tight. So I think 1 spade is a favorable call, and if we end up defending, we certainly would be happy if our partner wanted to lead a spade through to us. So after 1 spade, it goes to west with a 5-3-3-2 shape. In clubs, king, queen 5 times. In hearts, 10 3 times. In diamonds, 3 small. And in spades, 10 little. What do we want to bid with west hand? Well, we have 5 points, and I believe 1 for distribution with the spade doubleton, so we'll respond 2 hearts. To the north hand. Hey, look at this in spades. This is a 5-4-2-2 with 5 spades. And our partner in south has bid spades. Very interesting. We have 9-8-7-6-5 in spade suit. In diamonds, king 9-8-7. In clubs, ace doubleton. In hearts, 9-8 tight. Well, it only has 7 high and a couple distribution points for the doubletons in the minors. A lot of people are going to want to go 4 spades straight away. If our partner in south has 5 spades, ostensibly they do, then we have 5 spades. We'll bid up using the law of total tricks to the number of cards in that suit. If we have 10 cards in the suit, that means we bid up to the 10 level of tricks. That's the 4 level. And so most Norths will go ahead and sign off in 4 spades, which ends the auction. It passes out in 4 spades. The opening lead then is to the west hand. West, what are you going to lead here? Well, probably a heart, correct? Our partner has bid hearts. We have heart support, so we'll go ahead and play heart. Does it matter which one? It does. It matters greatly. And this is one of these lead lessons that's very important to take home. When we lead a low in a supported suit, that promises an honor. If we do not have an honor in that suit, we want to let the partner know right away. We do not want to lead a low in the suit. We want to lead a high card. Remember the old top of nothing axiom? That's very important here. So we'll want to play the 10 of hearts. So it's a 10 to the 8 in the dummy, the king by our partner, and a 4. Now in East, wake up here, pay attention. We see our partner play a 10 of hearts. This is a signal to say, yes, I supported your suit. I have 3, could be more, but I am not showing that I have an honor. If I had an honor, I would have played a low heart. So over at East is very important. It's imperative that we don't continue the suit. So we need to do a switch because the queen is held in the south hand. And if it's a queen 3 times in hearts, this would have real disaster if we continue that. So we look at the dummy, And what do we want to play next? Well, the diamond suit doesn't look good. Since we have a ace behind the king, we could perhaps play a spade, but maybe a club. There is an ace doubleton, but it's probably the best lead we have. So we lead the jack of clubs back, and it's a 5 from the south hand, a 7 from partner's hand, showing some encouragement, and an ace comes from the dummy. Okay, declare. It's time for you to plan your play. You'll play a spade up to your jack. You'll play a second spade, and everybody follows. Since you had 4 in hand and 5 in the dummy, that's a 5-4-2-2 suit. The spades are extinguished. Now you're going to want to promote your diamond suit. You're only missing the ace. So you'll play a diamond up to the east's ace, and east, you're back on lead. You have 2 tricks. You need 2 more. At this point, you should be able to confidently cash out the ace of hearts, knowing that south has the queen. How do you know that? Well, once again, if west led the 10, that meant they didn't have the queen, so the queen must reside in the south hand. So we'll play our ace of hearts. Comes with a 7, a 9 from the north hand. So it was a 5-3-3-2 split, meaning that south had queen third. Okay, we have to gather our rest of our tricks, and since partner showed encouragement when we led a club on the jack of the club, a 7 came from the west hand, so let's play another club. A small club to the 8, south hand, and queen in partner's hand, and the final club is played by the north hand. So the declare has the rest of the tricks, making 9 tricks going down 1, with east-west scoring 4 tricks. Let's look at that again. The bidding was 1 heart by east. South had an option of either 1 no trump or 1 spade. Either might work here, and in most cases they will end up with a 4 spade contract. If it was a 1 no trump overcall, then west, you'll go ahead and continue with a 2 heart bid. You don't have 9 points or so to do a balance of power double, so you would bid 2 hearts to play. North, you have 7 high, and you have 5 spades, reasonable spades, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. You might, without advanced partnership methods, bid 3 spades, a jump to 3 spades, inviting game, and certainly south would accept. In this case, the auction would just play from the other side, in which case it was played from the other side. Coming from the east hand, you would start with the ace of hearts, and when the dummy is exposed, queen third, you would know to do a switch. Your partner would play a low 5 of hearts to say switch to another suit. But let's go back to the play of the hand, and rather than leading the 10 of hearts, let's say that there was an error and a 5 of hearts was led. It would be a 5 to the 8. We would win it with the king in the east hand, and a small heart comes from the south hand. We then go ahead and play our ace of hearts. Another heart is played by the south hand, and the last heart is played by the north hand. With the dummy being out of hearts, we would go ahead and switch to a club at this point in time, probably the jack. We lead the jack of clubs, a low club by the south hand, and the ace is played by the north hand. After winning the ace of clubs, the declarer now plays a spade to the south hand, and after winning the jack, is able to play a heart. This is a critical play, and if allowed to do so, is able to pitch a club loser. The declarer, in this case, would make the contract. They would lose 1 diamond, but having lost 2, they'll go ahead and make their 4 spade game. So remember, defenders, when on lead, if you supported your partner's suit, play low from an honor and play a high, like the 10, if you are honorless, to let your partner know to do a switch after winning the ace of hearts. On hand number 6, east is the dealer with a 5-4-3-1 shape. In spades, a singleton 3. Diamonds, queen 9 4 times, 2 points. In clubs, ace king queen tight, another 9 points, makes 11. And in hearts, queen jack 9 5 times, another 3, perhaps 1 for distribution. 13 to 14 points will open 1 heart. 2 south, with a 5-4-2-2 shape. In spades, ace king jack 5 times, great suit, 8 points, 1 distribution makes 9. In diamonds, jack 8 doubleton, no help there. In clubs, 8 and 3 little, there's not much help in that suit. And in hearts, a king doubleton. Well, we like the fact that we have a king behind the heart bidder. We'll count this for 12 points and overcall 1 spade. Over to west. It's a 4-3-3 flat pancake hand. In spades, 10-9-8. In diamonds, 10 3 times. In clubs, jack 10-9 4 times. In hearts, ace 10 3 times. Well, we have 3-card heart support. and we would like to bid. We do have 6 honors here. We'll go ahead and raise to 2 hearts. Over to north, it's a 4-4-3-2 shape. In spades, 4 spades. That's nice. A queen 4 times. In diamonds, ace-king 4 times. Wow, now that's a nice suit, isn't it? 4-card suit headed to the ace-king. It's looking good so far. We're up to 9 points. In clubs, a doubleton. Well, we can get 1 roughing point here with our 4 spades for sure. And in hearts, 3 small. What do we want to bid here? Well, we're inclined to show some interesting game, aren't we? We have at least 3 cover cards, perhaps 4 with the doubleton in clubs. So, what should we bid? I would say Q-bidding the opponent's suit, 3 hearts. Now, mind you, our partner in South may have only 8 or 9 points when they made an overcall, but if they have an opening hand, we want to show some strong interest in game. And rather than simply bidding 2 spades, we want to show a much stronger hand. Some people like to play 3 spades is preemptive, trying to obstruct the bidding. At any rate, a 3-heart Q-bid shows a lot of extras when we're bidding the opponent's suit. And that works very well. After 3 hearts, it's back over to the East hand. East, now what? Well, I hope you're not going to double. If you do make a double, that shows that you want the suit led. And you don't really want the suit led, do you, with Queen Jack 9 5 times? So you're going to simply pass. Back to South. Well, you have a nice hand, don't you? Let's take a look from a losing trick point perspective. Perhaps 1 loser in spades, 2 in diamonds is 3, 3 in clubs is 6, 1 in heart makes 7, and your partner making a Q-bid of 3 hearts should have at least 3 cover cards, perhaps 4. So we'll go ahead and bid 4 spades in the South, making the opening lead over to the West hand. West, what to lead? Well, number 1, with an unprotected ace, we're not inclined to lead that suit. Number 2, after the 3-heart bid by North, when partner in East did not Q-bid, it doesn't sound like they have a primary honor. So we do not want to lead away from an unprotected ace for 2 reasons. What then to lead? Well, the club might work, but how about a spade? If you think about it, our partner opened, then an overcall. We have 5 points. They can't have 25 points if partner opened and we have 5 points in our hand. So they could have about 22 points or so. So why not just lead a trump? Maybe they have some shortness in the North hand. They must to be able to make that 3-heart Q-bid. So we'll lead a 10 of spades. A queen comes from the dummy. Our partner plays a 3, and the declarer plays a 2. Okay, what next, declarer? Now what's your plan and your strategy? Well, with 4 clubs, you would like to ruff a couple clubs in the dummy, wouldn't you? So you're going to go ahead and play a club. You play a club, and the queen covers in the East hand from Ace, King, Queen. Everybody else follows. Okay, now it's over to East. What's your play? And give this one some thought before you make an automatic play. Well, typically, we would want to play the Queen of Hearts. But let's consider another opportunity of playing a lower heart. Yes, if we play a lower heart, if our partner can get in twice, they can continue the spade suit. And we certainly want them to continue the spade suit, don't we? We're void of spades here, so if partner can continue to play the spade suit, we can see the declarer is trying to get ready to ruff clubs, and we don't want that. So just play a low heart and see if we can get an entry more than one time to our partner. We can see the declarer is going to try to play clubs again, right? And we have more clubs, so we can go ahead and get to our partner, hopefully a second time. We can win extra tricks, as it turns out. Let's follow that. We play a low heart. Our partner wins it with the 10, whether it was the king or the 4 that was played by South. We've got that king trapped. And after playing the 10 of hearts, here goes partner again with another spade. Well, this is somewhat annoying for the declarer, isn't it? Already 2 spades have been played from the dummy hand. We were hoping to ruff quite a few times with our 4 clubs in the South hand. That is not going to happen. Well, we'll try again and play another club, and it's won this time by the king over in the East hand, and here we go again. This time we can go ahead and play a queen or any heart because we know that they're going to be out soon in the South hand. So we'll play another heart, captures the king, our partner plays the ace, and you know what's coming next from the West hand, right? It's another spade. So a spade comes out, East discards a heart, and the ace is won in the South hand. Okay, Declare South, you can finally get that club rough, but only one time. They've pumped your trumps 3 times, and so a club is roughed in the north hand, and there's not much magic here. We still have a club loser in the south hand, don't we? So we can play our heart, rough it, play a top spade, see if we can fake them out, play an 8 of diamonds to the ace, a king is played, and if the opponents have done well and kept that queen of diamonds, they'll get the last trick. Okay, so east-west, with a good defense, we'll have 5 tricks, north-south, 8, down 2. Looking at that again, we can see that the auction, 1 heart, nice opening bid, 1 spades, perfect, 2 hearts, some of you will not want to do with a 4 triple 3 and only 5 points, but consider that these honors are worth something with some connected 9s. Reasonable bid with ace 10 3 times to go ahead and support your partner's suit. Then to the north hand. 3 hearts is a very reasonable bid. If you play 3 spades as invitational, fine, you can go ahead and use that one. For those of you who like to make a jump bid to 3 spades as preemptive, that is the partner of the overcaller, then fine, whichever method you like to use. After the 3 hearts Q bid, east, you do not want to make a double. If you do, what's going to happen is your partner will lead an ace of hearts and another heart. And let's take a look and see how that turns out. So west will have you lead the ace of hearts, and there'll be an encouraging 9 from the east hand. Continue with the second heart. Whoops. South 1 with the king. Now watch the roughs come in. We'll go ahead and play a low club up to the queen in the east hand. And east, you'll come back with a spade to try to eliminate the roughs. You're seeing what Declare is going to do, pitching on the clubs. Another club comes through. You win with the king. East, you cannot even lead a spade this time, can you? So you're going to go ahead and play the queen of hearts. It's roughed by the south hand. Here comes a rough, leading a club from the south hand to a spade by the north hand, playing the ace of diamonds, playing the king of diamonds, roughing the third diamond, everybody follows, roughing the last club, and winning the last 2 tricks with the ace and the king of spades. So, in this case, north-south, you've made your 10 tricks. Once again, the important strategy here is knowing when to lead an ace. An unprotected ace is normally dangerous. And so after the 3 heart bid, when partner did not double the Q bid, that means don't lead the suit unless you play an inverted meaning, which some advanced players like to use. On hand number 7, east is the dealer. With a 5-4-3-1 shape, a singleton 9 of hearts, in spades, ace king, 10-9-8 5 times. Wonderful suit, chance for repeated finesses, and it's even better, preceded by the ace king. And if that isn't good enough, we always like to have the master suit, don't we? So 7 high and 1 distribution makes 8. In diamonds, queen jack 9-8 4 times. Very nice suit there. That gives us another 3 points, bringing us up to 11. And in clubs, queen 9-8 3 times. That's a good suit. Got some working secondary values there. 13 points. We'll open 1 spade. To south. Whoa, look at those hearts. We have, count them, 8 of them. This is a 8-2-2-1. And our heart values, wonderful. Ace, king, queen, 10, 8 times. Doubleton spades. In diamonds, king doubleton. And in clubs, a stiff small club. So what do we want to bid here after 1 spade? 2 hearts? 3 hearts? 4 hearts? Take your pick. I think 4 hearts is a good bid. It's not likely that we're going to be missing a slam. Our partner would have to give us about 4 cover cards, primary honors, to be able to make a slam, and that doesn't look likely after righty over in east has opened bidding. So 4 hearts is a good obstructive bid. Let's see what happens next. Over to west, well, we have a 5-3-3-2 suit with 5 diamonds, ace 10 5 times, 3 small spades, 3 small clubs, and a doubleton in hearts. Well, we do have 3 spades for partner, but it's not enough to go ahead and overcall 4 spades, so we'll pass. To north. North has a 6-3-2-2 hand. In clubs, ace, king, jack, 10, 6 times. Nice 100 honor suit there. That might be of some value. In spades, queen, jack, 3 times. Oh, that's over an east suit. Although they are touching honors, that may be of some value. In diamonds, 2 small. In hearts, we have a jack doubleton. You know, this jack might actually pay off. If our partner has that many hearts, this might be an entry to the north hand. Or perhaps we might be able to ruff a diamond if our partner has 3 diamonds or more. We'll pass plain and 4 hearts. The auction passes out. Okay, it's over to West. What is your lead? Well, we wouldn't want to lead an unprotected ace of diamonds. We want to lead a spade. The question is, which one? The correct play would be a small spade. Now, we haven't supported partner spade suit, so we do not lead the top of nothing. When we haven't supported partner suit, we show count. We want to play the 3 of spades. The 3 is led. The declarer splits the Jack-Queen combination, which is a good play. Won by the king over in the east hand, not the ace. We want to play the lowest of winning honors. And a 6 is played by the south hand. So I ask you over into the east hand, how many spades does everybody have based upon the lead of the 3? You should know it's a 5-3-3-2 suit. We have 5. We see 3 in the dummy. 1 has been played. And if partner has played low, after all, the 2 is in the dummy, right? So this is the lowest. That means our partner has an odd number. They should be playing a count signal. And since they haven't supported the suit, they want to show the standard count. And this would show an odd number. If they have 5, I would think they would go to 4 spades, wouldn't they? If they have 1, then that means it's a 5-4-3-1, and there would be 4 in south. And I don't think south has 4 spades. Not when there's all these honors we can see in the north and in our east hand. So it's going to be a doubleton held by south. So what do we want to play next? We're certainly worried about this club suit, aren't we? The ace, king, jack, 10, 5 times. Even though we have queen, there could be some quick pitches if they can get to the club suit if they have a singleton. In that case, it would mean it would be a 6-3-3-1 suit. But perhaps south does not have an entry in the club suit. But look at this. This jack of hearts may provide them an entry and get some quick pitches. So we need to do our work quickly, and we see the doubleton in diamonds. We want to go ahead and lead our queen of diamonds. Hopefully there is a king in the south hand. If not, if they've got the ace, then at least we can get to them next time. Unfortunately, they may do some quick pitches on this club suit. So we'll play the queen of diamonds and hope for the best. We play the queen. Everybody follows. And our partner encourages with the 10. And look at the king has not been played yet. This is good. So we'll play again. South did have the king. King doubleton. And so our partner wins with the ace. And what should we play next from the west hand? So West, looking at the dummy, your lead is obvious. Don't want to play a club. Don't want to play a heart. Don't want to play a diamond. That only leaves a spade. So we come back with a 7 of spades, the top of remaining doubleton count. A queen is played by the north hand. East, yes, wins it with the ace, and they score 4 tricks. At this point, the declarer has the rest of the tricks. Let's take a look at that again. The bidding went 1 spade, and most people will want to go ahead with an 8-card suit. With little chance for slam, south will go straight away to 4 hearts. One advantage of this is that it prevents the opponents from easily finding their spade game, or perhaps even a slam. So it goes 1 spade, 4 hearts, the auction passes out. The opening lead by the west hand, let's take a look. Only 1 lead is going to work here, and that is a spade. And if we play a 7 or a 5 of spades, our partner may get confused and think that we're going to ruff it, and that would be disaster, wouldn't it, if a second spade is played. So it needs to be a low spade to a jack to the king, and our partner can see by the 3 that this is an odd number of count. They can see the 2 in the dummy, the 3 by our partner, and they should know right away it's a 5-3-3-2 suit. At this point, seeing the threatening clubs, a diamond comes back. That holds up. A second diamond to the king to the ace, and our partner can come back with a spade to cash out, setting them by 1 trick. Oh, by the way, did you wonder about how they would do in 4 spades in the east hand? Let's take a look at that. 4 spades in the east. So playing 4 spades in the east will lead an ace of hearts from a nice sequence suit in the south hand. An ace to a small, our partner plays a jack. This looks like it could be a high-low doubleton, and a 9 is played from the east hand. We follow with another heart. Rather than the king, we'll play a lower heart to show suit preference for a diamond, although the ace is there. Might be some help to the partner, and it's ruffed by the east. They play a queen of diamonds. They want to get to the dummy and try a spade finesse. So the queen does hold. The king must be in the south hand. Playing a second diamond to the ace, and if we were watching the north hand, it was a high-low signal showing a doubleton for the north hand. At this point, we play a spade, and it's up to you, North. Don't fall asleep now. This is a critical play. If you were to play low, they're going to get the rest of the tricks. You must split your spade honors here, even though it doesn't feel very good. This is your only way you have to set the contract. Okay, very good. Well, bridge friends, this completes today's lesson, day 1, on leads against suit contracts. We hope you enjoyed our show, and thank you for supporting Bridge Hands, here to enlighten, entertain, and educate you with bridge instruction videos and supporting documents. Okay, let's head for the tables, and as always, have a great day playing bridge. Happy trails to you. Until we meet again.